Welcome back to the season finale of Xpeditionpgh. Well, once again, starting a video in a vehicle that's not a motorcycle. What? So, I'm headed back to Ohio in just about 2 days. So, this is a Monday, and I'm hoping Wednesday morning that I'm headed to go do the Winding Nine, and we're going to actually go and hit every single one of those routes, or at least as many as possible in 3.5 days. I was headed with a friend. We were going to go on the Ohio Winding Nine, and we were going to do all of the routes, but he's scared of the rain and doesn't want to go. He mainly rides on the street. So I have the time off work, so what am I going to do? I'm not scared of the rain. So I'll tell you what, I have all of my camping gear loaded up on the bike. I'm going to ride the infamous adventure route or the Mid-Atlantic BDR. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to ride this morning to Morgantown, West Virginia. I'm going to hit a little trail, a little portion of the infamous adventure route in West Virginia, and then maybe decide from there if I'll go over to the Mid-Atlantic BDR. So for a grand finale for the season, I don't know, it's still a surprise. I don't even know what I'm going to do. There is zero planning for this trip. I canceled all my camping spots in Ohio. So one, I don't know where I'm going to camp. I am going to just try to ride along the trail and find a spot to put up my Haven tent. That's the plan. From garage to BDR or infamous adventure route. I guess we'll have to see what we do. So I know it looks like a lot of stuff, but it's not. These Scenic bags are off of my old Nighthawk. I just threw them on here. They don't really hold that much stuff. I just have some clothes, toothbrush, stuff like that in there. Over here I have a camp table, a chair, some food. Inside I have cooking utensils, like pots, pans. I have a sleeping bag and a blanket in case it gets cold. And in here, Haven tent and tools. That's about it. So I really don't have that much stuff. All right, first stop, gas. So I guess we're going to Sheetz. Actually, with my first stop to Sheetz, I have not eaten today. I have not had food, so maybe I will order some food. And we're off. Oh, what was that? What the heck? All right, off to breakfast. So the front tire, if you remember my very first video for the PA BDRX, I got a puncture. It was in this tire. I didn't use it until I went on this summer I went on the PA Wilds, explored the PA Wilds, and I had a slow leak in it. Well, I still might have a slow leak, but it's holding air better. I just want to burn that up. Brand new tire on the back. So I'm gonna go get my breakfast sandwich and I'll be ready to hit the road. Nothing better than Sheetz breakfast. So I see when I get close to Morgantown, I actually have a loop right out of Morgantown in my GPS. And I actually rode this a little bit when we did the Cooper's Rock video. But it's called the Laurel Highlands Cheat River Loop. And I actually found it on a Facebook group called Western PA Dual Sport Riders. And this loop has been awesome from the little bit I did. And then this section that you're about to see is fantastic. Right out of Morgantown, hour 20 minutes or so from Pittsburgh. So here we go. And this is a lot more rough. This is really fun riding. So I end up doing a little bit more than this. I wasn't planning on doing any of it, but here we are. And here, let me show you on the map exactly where we're at. So this is the MaBDR. The orange line is the IMAT, which is a pretty fantastic ride. And then over here is the Cheat River Loop that I was telling you about. And I started on this right out of Morgantown, right about right here, I believe. And then I rode it down to Kingwood.
nice. This is a little bit more rough than I had expected. Everything's deeper than I thought it'd be. It's like bedrock. It's pretty awesome. This isn't the road. It's like riding on top of the mountain. Good turkey. Beautiful. I love this place. That was close. Am I? Look at this. A wooden floor on the bridge. Oh, this bike is so heavy right now. To think that this thing is 500 pounds, there's no way. It's way more than that. So I've been at this spot for a little while, flew the drone, took a few photos, but I'm not getting very far very fast. We are still on the cheat loop, so I'm not getting any closer to the BDR. So from here, the next spot is going to be the infamous adventure trail. So hopefully we're getting closer to that. When we get over there, we'll see how it is, and maybe we'll stay on the IMAT, or maybe we'll go to the BDR. But right now I'm on a thing called the cheat loop, and it has been really nice. It's pretty close to Pittsburgh, so this is one that I think I could easily do again. I don't know why my bike is leaning so far anymore. I wonder if that, I feel like I have to get on from the other side every time or it's gonna fall over. We're off. I've taken my jacket off because I just got way too hot. So this is pretty nice. It's really rocky, and then the thick new gravel on top of the rocks makes it really a challenging low gravel road. I like it. I'm seeing lots of purple, which I suppose everyone that hunts knows this about the purple on the trees. That means no trespassing. I've only learned it recently. I don't know where I've been. Beautiful, beautiful road. So this is closer to me than Allegheny National Forest, and I'm liking this better just because the terrain is a little more rocky, which makes it a little more difficult, like some of these big rocks. So I am a fan of this for sure. And all of this is extra. This wasn't part of the trip, so I didn't anticipate this taking so long, but who cares? As long as I can get to camp before dark, find a place to camp, and I'm just going to go in the woods, find a place, put up the tent, have some food, and then keep moving in the morning. That's my idea. But I have a thing I need to go to on Zoom tonight at 7 o'clock. So I got to find a way to get to Zoom. So that could put a little bit of a damper in the plans. I currently have 0 cell service, so I have to get out of here at least to be able to do my Zoom call tonight. So we may be back to civilization for, should check my map. I'm doing good. Okay, so yeah, I'm almost back to, oh, that's a road, that's a corner, buddy, don't look at your map. So we're almost back to civilization. So then I'll get on the interstate, or the highway I guess, and take that to the beginning of one of the sections that I'm headed to of the infamous adventure loop. The IMAT, is that what, IMAT, what, maybe it's Infamous Adventure Trail. Maybe that's it. Either way, all these acronyms, I hate them, but look at that view, guys. Fall is really getting nice. It's only like the 2nd or 3rd day of fall this year. And it's in the high 70s right now. I sort of wish like I could have a live poll during this video. Like, where should I go? What do you guys think? Do I go to the infamous adventure loop by myself and do some of those, or do I do the MaBDR, which I just have a strong feeling that everything I've done already is like 1,000 times better than the MaBDR. I have a feeling it's just like pretty weak gravel roads. I mean, not to complain, I'm sure the route is beautiful because those guys do not pick a route that's not extremely scenic and gorgeous. That's sort of their thing. I think this is wrong. This seems wrong too. Opportunities do I have to get it wrong here? I did not see another road. Where is this road? Oh, there is a road. Look at this. Ha! I didn't even see it. Because I feel like, did I come there? I went that way? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I goofed it up. There we go. Now we're back on the cheat loop. This is a solid, really great loop. So I think this is going to be a pretty epic season ender for Xpeditionpgh. The views are outrageous. Hey, buddy. Kingwood. This has been a cute little town. So I am done with the cheat loop. I have never done the whole thing yet, but every time I've done a little piece of it, it rocks. I will come back and do that again. So now I am headed to the infamous Adventure Trail, the IMAT. I'm going to do some pieces of that and then decide if I'm going to keep going on the IMAT or I'm going to go do the MaBDR. So I just haven't decided yet. It's a hard decision to make. So we're doing pretty good. I am currently, I don't know, a very short distance from the IMAT. And I believe the section that we're going to start in is one of the hard sections. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe by 4 o'clock I'll decide if we're going to stay on the IMAT or if we're going to go to the BDR. Of course, I didn't get very far today. And I had in my mind, I thought if I was going to do the BDR, I would get a long ways down. Look at it. We're doing fine. We're doing just fine. It hasn't even had a drop of rain yet, but I think that this cloud really looks like rain, doesn't it? Monongahela National Forest. You're not far from Blackwater Falls State Park. So I am now on the IMAT. So my goal is to go back here a little ways, go on a harder section, then loop around, do another harder section, and then decide if we're going to keep doing the IMAT or head over to the PABDR. PABDR, man, you're so used to saying that. The MaBDR.